Lovely day.
Perfect day for the beach. Hi, Scottish Mudlarking here with Nicole and Craig. We are back at the beach. We've been down in the tips for a couple of months now and I've had a hankering for some sea glass. Now we've come back to the Fife Coast where it all began. Let's see what we can find.
I think this is the furthest the water's ever been out here since we've been coming down here.
There's nobody here.
Nobody here but a plastic bottle and some seagulls. Do you know, it's really weird because I've never ever seen any of the bay over on that side of the rocks before, ever. Is there a big jellyfish?
Yeah, but there's also a lovely piece of pottery here.
Which one do you want to take home?
The pottery.
Okay, let's have a wee look at that then.
So, that's a really lovely piece of transferware and it's actually with black transfer and it looks like it's a partial, maybe a flower pattern or something like that.
Very cool.
Yeah, I'll turn it around. I don't think there's anything else on it.
No, I don't think so. Just a wee bit dirt there, eh?
Okay, yeah, okay, that's promising.
Well, it's quite nice. It's a good first find.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's quite promising here today because the water being out as far as it is. We've never really had a chance to walk down this part of the beach.
Yeah, so maybe we should go check out that wee bay that you were looking at.
Yeah, okay, let's go do that now. So today's a first. Not only are we back to the beach, but we're also getting to see a bit of this beach that we've never seen before. Well, it turns out that that little stretch of sand there, constantly being covered in sea, isn't such a bad thing after all, because we took a wee walk along there as far as we could go. Not a thing. So we've decided to head back up towards the Victorian Gasworks. Well, after all this time at the bottle dumps, a tiny piece of blue like that, I don't think we will pick that one up. It's quite sharp. Maybe Nicole will want it, I don't know, for one of these wee lockets or so. But I see quite an interesting piece of sea foam just in front of me. So I'm going to head over there and we'll take a look at that. It's quite an interesting shape. Might even be bonfire glass. Not entirely sure. I don't think that is. Really smooth. Nicely finished on that side. And on this side, I'm not sure if these are breaks that have been softened over the years in the sea, or if there's some kind of embossed pattern on there. But we'll take that along. Oh, there's a wee bit. Just nestled in there, beside this big, big rock.
Well, yeah, that's a lovely chunk of sea foam glass. Much like we've been finding in the utility bottles in the dumps, and now it's sea glass. Let's take that. Can you see it?
Nicole's been doing her meerkat impression here. She's been bobbing about, she's spotted something, and I think I can see what it is. Oh. And I think, you know, I can see why Nicole spotted it. It's the colour, it's the colour.
Yeah. Oh look, two treasures.
Well, yeah. Obviously we've got the lighter over here, and we'll take that, get that off the beach. And then there's this thing.
Yeah. And
we'll take that as well. And I only recently found out what this is. A temporary one-use vape pen.
Oh, they're blue!
It's not super huge. It's actually a wee bit chunky. It looks like it has an internal fracture as well.
Okay.
So I'm not sure how usable that is. It's a nice colour though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lovely wee chunk.
Oh, that's quite interesting. I wonder what that is. Because like you say, it is a wee chunk. So it's got a shape to it.
Yeah. That kind of looks like the colour of a milk and magnesia bottle. It's that kind of lighter blue.
It's way too thick. Let's grab that up and we'll take a wee look at it and see if we can see if we can identify it. This little world inside this rock is composed of shells that have been fossilised in there. These are really beautiful things. I mean, we find a lot of these kind of fossilised materials along this part of the coast. If we were to go a few miles up the coast, we'd land in an area that's famed for fossil finds. Really cool. I think we're going to leave it. I'm just going to turn it, see what it looks like on the other side. Nothing on the other side at all. Just all that material there, that shell material, being fused in on one side.
It's a boy on a stick.
It looks like a marker, and I kind of wonder, that probably had a lobster pot attached to the bottom of it, do you reckon?
Probably. I'll go closer because it's really big actually.
Okay, so if you're watching us in Crest L87, please get yourself along here and pick up the rubbish. Because that's come off a boat then, and that boat would be called Ocean Crest. Yeah. And its serial number would be LH87.
Yeah. Hey, let's just take a photo of it then.
Yeah, okay. So Nicole's constantly on the lookout for cutlery and the like. And I think she just shouted that she's found a fork. So far, it's up there with our best find of the day. I think. What do you think?
Yeah, it might be.
There we go. That's what we're getting all excited about.
Well,
it's not very heavily corroded, is it? So it's quite unusual.
It could be sort of silver. That's nice. It's definitely an old fork, so I'm gonna take it. Yeah,
that's going to become part of Nicole's collection of forks and knives and spoons. Come on then. Oh well. As always, the B-roll is interrupted by a find. Is it a find?
It is, yeah, and it's a handle, like a Bakelite handle from a knife.
Wow, okay, so we're finding sort of like kind of more of this, more of these kitchen utensil type items.
Yeah, we've been having a picnic here.
Let's see if we can see it.
Alright, okay, yeah.
Can you see it? Can I see it? Okay, now that might be bone actually. Do you reckon it's Bakelite?
Well, yeah, just by looking at it from a distance.
Yeah.
Could be bone.
Though, well, you know, that colour, that design was to emulate bone handles. You know, it'd be interesting to find out if that is bone or not. I think you might be right though. I think it might be Bakelite. It's quite heavy actually, surprisingly so. Okay. But it doesn't have that kind of porous quality that we'd normally expect with bone, right?
Yeah.
Quite like these. They have an interesting shape, and yeah, they're kind of nice and shiny. Shiny things, like a jackdaw.
Yeah, and maybe one day we will make a lovely chess set with them. That was nice because it doesn't have any metal bits on them. You could almost make a pendant out of that. You
could actually, couldn't you? Because I mean, you'd have to re-drill that hole there, or drill out the metal that's there. But the ceramic's really nice. It's a nice shape.
Yeah.
I think they're quite cool things. You need to get a wee crown on that to be a king or a queen as well. There's this wee bit, that's teal.
Alright, yeah.
It's similar to the colour that you, excuse me, similar to the wee piece that you found, but maybe better frosted. Do you know what? That has a really interesting wee quirk there.
Oh,
it's got a wee clef. I don't know if that's...
Yeah, so it's got a texture on it. Maybe it was a letter, a raised letter, embossed bottle maybe?
Maybe, yeah.
There's a bit of security glass over there.
Yeah, it's really shiny.
Yeah.
So Nicole's talking about this wee piece here, and as you can see it's just very, very shiny there. So, but I think that might be worth taking.
Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, that's very smooth looking as well. So I'll take this bit, I'll leave this bit behind.
I think so, yeah. What do you think of that?
Oh, this bit, I'll put it with
Yeah, it's a nicer colour.
Okay.
If you pop it down here next to the white, we'll be able to see.
Alright, yeah, you can really see. That's a really lovely dark aqua.
Yeah, can you tell what kind of bottle it came from? No, I don't think so. Anyway, come on, we'll grab that and let's get along.
Yeah. I've just found a lovely bit over here.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to take 5 because there's that wind again. I've just seen this. Now, oh, it's quite sunny. Can I see what it is? Quite difficult actually at the minute.
You can see writing on it.
Yeah, there's this piece here.
Yeah.
We'll move it up and then you can maybe see what that writing says.
Okay.
I can see P-O-I and then not sure what that is, and it looks like there's a T in there.
Alright, okay.
Any idea what that might be?
No, not the top of my head. I'm kind of thinking maybe it's the Lothry brewery, but I'm not sure. P-O-I.
Nice colour though, that's kind of, well, it's kind of green, but I think that's actually sea foam.
Oh yeah, more kind of teal maybe,
Because if you see, I mean it's a wee bit shiny, so I don't know if you want to take that. But you know, given our fortunes today, maybe we do want to take that.
Yeah, I think we're going to take this and expect the piece that I found. It's just over there.
Okay. Yeah, I can see it's tucked in behind that, that stone there.
Yeah, that's definitely more kind of aqua or dark sea foam. I'll maybe try and take it out here.
Yeah, well, let's get rid of this wee stone there.
It's got a really nice kind of drop shape. It's not as smooth as some of the glass that we found, but it's certainly a lot smoother than the glass we find in the bottle dams.
Yeah, that's true. Wee bit shiny there.
Yeah, okay. Well,
but you know, I don't know. Do you want to take that?
Yeah, for crafts.
Okay. Well, you know, as we make our way back along to the car just now, we know we'll be heading along to another place, and you know, we might get lucky there. We might have some nice finds. But today, it's not really just about the finds, is it?
No, it's just really amazing to be back on the beach and to walk along the Fife Coast. It's so lovely.
Yeah, we keep saying it, or at least we used to keep saying it before we ended up in the tips for months on end there. But yeah, we are really spoiled. We're really lucky, very fortunate to be here.
Yeah.
On this wonderful, wonderful stretch of coast.
It is really amazing, yeah.
We weren't having an awful lot of luck out at Buckhaven, so we decided to jump in the car and come a couple of miles along the coast to here, West Wemyss. So let's see if we get lucky. Worst comes to worst, the tide's coming in, so at least it's going to be beautiful. So we've come down close to the water, and again I'm shouting because we're walking into the wind.
And crunchy seaweed.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that's quite nice. It looks quite nice. And you know, I can see another one just off to the side of me there as well.
Now this is why we've come here.
Now, aside from that tiny wee bit of shiny there,
it's a lovely drop shape and just perfect for a pendant, just what I would say.
Yeah, it's been a wee while since we've heard that. That's because we can't make bottles into pendants. Well, we could, but they would be very much the statement piece, I think. That's quite nice, isn't it?
Yeah, that's really nice.
There's a couple of wee flecks there, but
yeah,
I don't know.
That makes it more unique, doesn't it?
yeah, there's the salesman talking. No, it does though. It's like a fingerprint.
Well,
every one unique.
Every piece is unique, yeah.
Now, just if we move a little off to the right, there's another really nice wee piece of sea glass here.
Oh yeah, now that is really lovely. I think it's almost heart-shaped if you turn it around.
If you turn it around, okay, well that's, I don't know which way you're talking about.
Maybe
I've not seen a heart. I've really not seen a heart. Now Nicole has a gift to see hearts that I don't, but I'm really not seeing it there. If you can see it, you know, let us know in the comments. Well, they're really nice wee pieces, so I think we'll take them along with us. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Nicole saw another piece that was just as nice, very nearby. So let's have them, and we'll go off and find that.
It's right here.
Yeah, just at the end of that pointy finger. Another wee bit of sea glass.
Well, that is really lovely, isn't it?
You know, the quality of the sea glass here at the minute, it's all very, very similar. And I don't mean anything bad by that. I just mean that it's all that kind of same sea foam colour.
Yeah. Maybe it was just one bottle that was smashed and turned into 1,000 lovely little gems.
Mermaid's tears.
Yeah, that one's got a really quirky shape, doesn't it? Really like a drop with a
quirky shape. Yeah.
Yeah. Now that I'm having.
There's a wee green gem of a piece in here.
All right.
It's quite chunky.
Yeah.
And it's quite lovely, and it's a really nice bright green.
It's going to be a difficult, can you see it though?
Yeah, can you see it? This is like a baked bean jigsaw puzzle. 1,000 pieces of baked beans? 1,000 piece baked bean jigsaw puzzle. Oh dear, what's happening in the language today? Spotting this is going to be like trying to put together a 1,000 piece baked bean jigsaw puzzle. Yeah, I managed it. Right, okay, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. There we go. It really is nice green, that one.
Yeah, that's a lovely kind of Kelly green, that's what it's called. That really bright one.
Now I'm going to just put the exposure up a wee bit. There we go.
It's like fresh grass in spring.
It's really nice though. It's almost spherical. It's not really, but you know, it's definitely not kind of angled as such.
No, that is really lovely. It's a really lovely kind of drop shape as well. So that's and smooth. It's from all sides. Perfect wee size. See, that's my finger next to it. Lovely wee piece.
Okay, I think you know. I think we'll be having that. Yeah, let's take that.
Okay.
Now this is quite cool. I seem to have found a wee seam here of quite small pieces of glass. Little mermaid's tears, as Nicole would call them. I wonder if that, not sure what that is. It might be crystalline, it might be glass. I'm going to take it just now, but just off to the side of that, and these are the kind of pieces that I'm seeing here just now, so I think we might actually spend a wee bit of time here harvesting these little pieces of sea glass. So a wee nice wee perfect teardrop piece here, wee mermaid's tear, and then there's this tiny wee bit of pottery as well. So there's a couple of lovely wee pieces around here. So I'm going to pick these up. We'll grab that. Oh, where did it go? I left the other bit behind. So we'll just swing the camera down here. Another wee piece of sea glass there. And I'm seeing lots of these little pieces. If we just take a little bit of time. I think Nicole just pointed out this one. It's hard to imagine Nicole's here, you can't hear a word.
There's a bit of metal here. See?
Take this. Yeah, there's a little piece over here that I'd seen a minute ago, and I'm not sure if that's glass or if that's
glass, like
it does, but it doesn't feel like glass, it feels too soft. Now there's We'll leave the metal for the minute. So there's another piece just here.
Yeah.
And I think what we'll do is I'm just going to swing by and pick these up. We'll maybe put a wee bit of music over this. Maybe not. Let's see how many pieces we can collect. Now that's a bigger piece. I think this is the kind of safety glass that Nicole had thought we'd found earlier.
Oh yeah. That's the one, yeah.
You see it? Yeah. So you can see the rust there.
Yeah.
That's largely why we don't collect this. So you can see it looks beautiful here. Looks really, really pretty.
Yeah.
And even when you turn it over, if you ignore the rust for a second, you can see these dark lines running through it. And there's something intriguing and interesting about that. But the minute that any liquid gets in through the ends like this of this glass, then that metal starts to corrode.
Yeah, and sometimes it means that the glass just breaks at that edge as well. So it's not suitable for making jewellery. It's certainly suitable for collecting. So, but we're going to leave that one here, and we're going to focus on things like this today.
Well, you know, as much as we haven't really found anything superb today, I have to say it's absolutely gorgeous being back out here along the coast. It's an almost perfect day. Warm, clear blue skies and a gentle wind just to stop it from being too hot. It's absolutely gorgeous. What could make it more gorgeous? Well, I think for Nicole, if we find a marble and a bead, maybe even a stopper, once we go over this harbour wall here. I've just seen a really interesting wee stone. Just this one here. Really lovely. This is another really cool one. It's kind of like a wee speckled egg, that one. I think I might take that, it's quite pretty. But I'm definitely taking this. That was just below it. So after all this time, we've managed to find a wee vein, if you like, of mermaid's tears. And that's awesome. So I know Nicole really loves finding mermaid's tears. And there's lots of things that she can do with them as well, so we'll be taking these. Oh, that one has a big crack through it. Well, we'll take it anyway and see how it looks.
Nice. I really love this. It moves. It's like a kinetic object. Cool. I'm going to ask Craig. I don't know what it is. Maybe some sort of light fitting. We're not even halfway along to the end of the beach, and I just found the rarest thing that we found today. And it's a really rare sea glass colour as well. Matches my shirt. That's your hint.
Well, that's a big hint. Not so much a hint as a is a description, right?
Yeah, it's a tiny, tiny piece.
It really is. I'm pointing the camera at it, and as far as I can tell at the minute, it's directly in the middle of the screen.
Okay, I can point it if you want.
No, it's okay. We'll just move in nice and slow. And you should be able to see it. Eventually, do you know what? I can't see it yet.
All right.
Oh, I can see it now.
Yeah.
It's in the middle, directly in the middle of the screen. It's it's too small for the camera to grab a focus on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, something to make your heart jump with joy. That red piece, that little bit of fire. It's an Amberina sea glass.
I had a noise. Nicole went, ooh, or something like that.
Yeah.
What you found?
Turquoise.
Turquoise? Oh, I thought you were going to say a marble.
Well, it's up there. I thought it was plastic.
Yeah, I think I can see what it is. And you know, if it really does look like plastic, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so Nicole's found a turquoise piece, and it is it's somewhere in shot. I can't see exactly where because we've still got a wee bit of glare.
There.
Just there. No, I mean I could see it. I was just playing.
Wow.
Well, that's a really nice piece.
Oh, that is really lovely. Yeah.
Tiny wee bit shiny there, but as Nicole said, that's where the bale will go.
Yeah, it can cover that. So
yes, it's perfect.
Yeah, it's a really, really unusual colour.
Really nice.
Yeah. Do you know how it is? Always on the way back to the car, we make our best finds.
Yeah, and today again, it's one of those days. We're on our way back to the car, and Nicole looked down, and there it is, centre screen, smack bang in the middle. It's the find of the day. What an awesome piece of beach stuff.
Yeah, star find.
That's awesome. It's really awesome. You know, I think we're going to grab it because it's going to wash back off into the sea. I'm just hoping, beyond all hopes, that it's not too damp with doggy slavers. That's my hope. But it's here, folks. It's here. It's not a golf ball. It's not a golf ball. No, it's something quite different. So we're going to be taking that home. That is officially, until at least we get a chance to have a look at those mermaid's tears. That is our find of the day. So I came up here to have a wee look at these cairns, and we've done a video here before and we've spoken about them, and then as I was looking at them I found something that might actually compete for find of the day, and I think you can see it there. It's just right in the middle of the screen. I found a shark! Found a shark! Oh, where's it gone? It's gone, there it is. I lost the shark. Now I found the shark again. How cool is that? Nicole's actually coming over. I shouted I found a shark, and I think Nicole might have taken it rather more seriously than I'd intended. Now I wonder if that's a lure. Probably not.
Found a shark.
I found a shark! Yeah, check it out. It's kind of day glow. It's got it has sort of like kind of pointy teeth, but yeah, I don't know, do you want to take that? I think we have to take it, it's plastic.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
Okay.
we'll take it off the beach then.
Yeah. Now that's interesting. That's very interesting. Someone split one of the stones here. It wasn't us, honest. Someone split one of the stones and it looks like, I mean, if that's not a fossil,
Oh wow.
I don't know what is. But it looks like a piece of wood, right?
Ah, yeah.
So I think this is a fossilized piece of wood that would have been trapped inside this stone.
Oh, that certainly looks like it. Yeah,
Does,
that's
doesn't it?
really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's just kind of falling apart,
Yeah.
much like wood.
So that's a wee, yeah, I mean it's just,
You see
it's
the other
fossilised.
bits over there?
Yeah, yeah, now what's interesting about them is there's these, sorry, I'll show you it here because I can actually see better here. These are ridged. Do you think that, I couldn't have been an animal?
Plant matter maybe around.
Yeah,
so
like, you know, yeah, sort of branches coming out from...
Maybe, yeah. Oh, that's really cool. Let me have a look at these other pieces.
Yeah, so Nicole's talking about these pieces here that are just off to the side. That's very interesting.
This looks like a landscape painting, doesn't it?
It really does.
Just think it's a landscape. It's the white rocks of Dover.
yeah, dark seas heading towards distant shores.
Yeah. Do you want to take a photo or do you want to take the rock?
I think we'll take a photo and you can decide whether or not you want to take that. I don't know what we would do with it, where we would put it. I think it's just a very interesting find.
Yeah, definitely, yes. Yeah. We'll take a couple of photos and then we have it on film.
Yeah, we'll do. Cool.
That's cool.
Now Nicole's just catching up with me. You can hear that wee footsteps rushing towards me and the wee gasps there. Now, can you see what I've seen? That's a bit of an odd thing to ask. And this time I'm actually asking you. What do you think? Can you see what I've seen there?
Nope.
No?
Oh, yeah. Is it a metal object?
It looks metallic to me. It looks like a padlock shape.
Alright.
But I don't know what it is.
Maybe a latch from a window or something?
Well, one thing I will say is, right, if we look over here, we can see some dreaded asbestos, so we want to leave that stuff behind, obviously, not touch it, not go anywhere near it, and if we can see it in a broken state like that, back away from it quite quickly. So we're going to grab this, because I've never seen anything quite like that before. Don't know what it is. I wonder if it's something, it feels like stone actually.
It does look like a padlock or like a little suitcase or a handbag.
Yeah, but made out of stone.
Alright.
Very strange. Let's have a closer look at that.
Yeah.
As there were so many mines along this coast, we reckon this might be a miner's token. These tokens were handed in exchange for a lamp when miners descended a black mile under the surface to work. When disaster struck, these tokens allowed rescuers to know exactly who was still underground and in need of their help.
Let's get along and have a look at the finds.
Yeah. The wind at the beach was too strong, so here we are in our garden to take a look at these gorgeous sea glass gems we found. I'm going to take a wee selection of these pieces and I'll turn them into jewellery over on Crafting with Scottish Mudlarking on Sunday. Our beach metal finds are really cool. I'm loving the steampunk light switch and that miner's tag. As always, there was some beach plastic and that little shark might find his way into one of our shadow frames. Thanks so much for watching, liking and commenting. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. There's a wee icon just down there. Tick that and you're subscribed. An extra special thanks to everybody who has been supporting the channel through Etsy or through Ko-fi donations. That really makes a world of difference and we couldn't do it without you. See you next time.